Yo, it's Saturday. We got 36 days left. Here's everything I did this week. It's been a slow week, just working. Bit of gym, but I just didn't end up taking the tripod. I need to just get back into the habit of just bringing it into the gym and just recording the sessions. I did get a session from yesterday, but it's 36 days left. So this is what happened this week. Hottest day of the year. Don't mind if I do, mate. This isn't bad. The only issue is with white cars, all the dirt is so visible. But to be honest, mate, this is pretty cushy money. Pretty easy money. Okay, so it's now 9 minutes until market open. So we're on the charts. We're gonna have a little look at what it's gonna start telling me to do. I've got bits of like mud and stuff on my face, so that's great. But yeah, we're just gonna open the charts and have a look. Okay, so here's what we got. Since it's opened up Sunday night, coming into Monday, Asian sessions brought us to a new high, and now it's just sort of consolidating in this price. Hasn't come below this low, and we're gonna see what it wants to do with this price. But obviously, we are bullish, but we've got no liquidity resting above because we're in all-time highs. So we could be looking now for moves to the downside. Okay, we finally might have a setup forming here. It's not an inverse fair value gap setup, but a fair value gap setup. Why is the magnet not on? Okay, so on the 1 minute, price just kept coming down, sweeping out more liquidity and more liquidity. And now it's come down, then its final sweep, come out, broke some 1 minute structure, retested this value gap, and then closed outside of it. So with stops on 803, we're gonna get in with 500 quid risk. Oh my God, this order placement's gonna be horrible. I low-key want it to come back down. Oh, there we go. And we're just gonna come up for all these draws on liquidity here and hopefully make a good bit of money. We're also still got the first presented fair value gap in place, so looking to see this inverse, so maybe add to the position here as well with this gap, hopefully looking to see this inversed and strengthen our position there. But we'll just let this play out. As I said, waiting on that break of this inverse and a retest. So we added to the position here. We now just have to hope that price wants to respect it. If not, 500 quid is what we pay. But yeah, we're expecting price to come right up to here. So hopefully through the first inverse for value gap and maybe respect it, and we could look to maybe get into some more depending on what the numbers are saying and depending on volume as well. If it's slow, we'll probably just hold this position. If we see a nice pump up, we're gonna look to add. Update on the trade after completely forgot to do it. It's it just broke even. It went up and then it just came down and then it was just chopping up and then it dropped, but I was already out of the trade before it dropped, so it's just a break even trade. So we'll see what tomorrow hits me with. But yeah, not bad. But to be honest, it's in a weird place because it's in the all-time highs, so there isn't much price action to trade with. So I probably shouldn't have even looked to enter. July 1st, we're bringing the heat. I didn't put my trade on because I just forgot to record, but a quick 500 was made. I'll put the little thingy there. Now we're quick 13 kilometers, half an hour on the bike, and then we're just gonna do a little pool day. My tripod isn't here because me and my brother swapped card, so it won't be there for today. But you know, we're just getting the work in. We're going home for a barbecue, so I might show you the food, but we're with family, so maybe not. Legs are feeling pumped, and I'm sweating bullocks. I'm sweating like fuck. Today was a good day at work. It was warm again, barely anything to do. Good. It is Wednesday, the 2nd of July. I think Wednesday, no, I'm joking. I'm about to go for a run. Quick 5K, but the sun is scorching, so it's gonna be a bit sweaty. And then we're gonna be making pizza. Quick 5K to end the video. I'm not sure if I spoke about trade in the earlier segment, but we had a trade, hit 500, moved the stop loss to 500, which is my new money management strat. 500 is just going to be my daily target because it's a lot of money. 500 quid a day is a lot of money, at least for right now. And then it ran up to 1,000, and then I took half off, and then it ran up a couple hundred more. So another good day. Looking quite good for going funded. So it's a working day. We've been sent down to Launceston. I'm not sure if you guys watched the files for before my show, but we came down to this gym when it had no owner. And it's now got an owner. They've done it up, made it into a nice little place. So we're gonna just hit a little leg day. Get on. Yo, so we started off with some squats on the Smith machine. To be honest, Smith machine squats have been like a staple of my leg day. I like squats, but I don't like to squat free weight because I've got bad hip and ankle mobility, so it just makes squatting quite just uncomfortable. But doing these, I quite enjoy. So we just banged some reps of these out and did 3 sets of, I believe, 15 total reps, just to get us going, get the leg day started. We then onto some RDLs. I had to quickly play with this weight because I hadn't put it on straight. But as you can see with these, just a nice deep stretch in that hamstring. I always think for an RDL, it's just push your bum backwards and then a big thrust forwards. Like you just want to feel that stretch and then you're thrusting forwards. It's a big squeeze through the back of your legs. I don't really understand the science behind how RDLs work, but we did those. And then we tried these hamstring curls. So it was 2 sets of RDLs, 2 sets of curls, but these seated curls, they weren't doing it for me. I don't like the way it feels, as I made it quite clear. I don't really like that one. I'm gonna do this one. So we decided to do some laying down hamstring curls. These are much better. Can definitely focus on that squeeze through your hamstring, and I just get a lot better comfortability and mind muscle connection, which is ultimately what you want in any workout. And then lastly, we went on to leg extensions.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, appreciate that, bro.
I was on break from lunch, so I just wanted to make it nice and quick, get the leg day finished. Okay, but like, is it even a leg day if you don't hit some curls? Seriously? Because I don't think it is. It's not a leg day until you've done biceps. So yeah, man, lastly, just some bicep curls. I just fancied a nice little pump before I got back to work for the afternoon. Nothing wrong with biceps, I don't think. Hit biceps whenever you feel like it. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the day. So I'll leave you with that.